I'm not going to sit here on your show and be asked a question meant to shame me about another potential rape victim. I'm not going to do that.
It's actually not about shaming you. It's a question about Donald Trump.
No, you are shaming me.
You've endorsed Donald Trump for president.
Right.
Donald Trump has been found liable for rape by a jury. Donald Trump has been found liable for defaming the victim of that rape by a jury. It's been affirmed by a judge.
It was not a criminal court case, number one. Number two, I live with shame. And you're asking me a question about my political choices, trying to shame me as a rape victim, and I find it disgusting. And this is why women won't come forward.
Women won't come forward because they're defamed by those who perpetrate rape. Donald Trump
they are judged and they're shamed, and you're trying to shame me this morning. I think it's disgusting.
I'm not shaming you at all.
I've told my story. It took me 25 years to tell my story. I was judged for it. I still get judged for it today.
I'm asking you a very simple question.
And I answered it. You're shaming me for my political choices.
I'm asking you a question about why you endorse someone who's been found liable for rape.
It was not a criminal court. But to sit here and ask me as a rape victim to try to shame me for my political choices is wrong, and I think it's offensive.
You can repeat that again and again and again.
And I'm going to because I find it deeply offensive.
See, what you're doing is defending a man who's been found liable for rape. I don't understand how you can do that.
Not in a criminal court of law. This was a civil judgment over sexual abuse, not rape, by the way, and she made a mockery out of it.
Can we pull up the Washington Post headline right there? In fact, it has been shown to be rape. The judge affirmed that it was, in fact, rape. Donald Trump was found to have committed rape. That's just a fact.
That is a civil judgment, not a criminal court. They're two very different things, and you know better.
Well, I just showed you the facts.
You know better.
You show that you're very comfortable with what Donald Trump has done.
And what you've done is offensive to women who've been raped. What you've done this morning is offensive.
We'll let the viewers decide about that.
It was an outrageous moment this weekend or yesterday with George Stephanopoulos trying to bully me and shame me as a survivor of rape over my support for Donald Trump, and I thought it was disgusting. And it made me feel, walking off the set yesterday, that, rape is bad unless you're a Republican, and a conservative Republican at that. And then in this case, the gloves are off, and you should be bullied and be shamed. But the other thing that I didn't like about the E.G. and Carroll situation, I want to be real sensitive to any woman that has ever been sexually assaulted, ever been raped. I am a survivor, and I know how incredibly difficult that journey is. But the other thing is that she mocked rape. She made fun of it. When she talked about the judgment she was getting, she joked about it live on national TV, talking about all the things she was going to buy. Well, I'm a victim. Rape is serious. Rape is not a joke. Rape is not funny. And it shouldn't be laughed about in front of other people, because it makes it so much harder for victims to come forward and tell their stories because of the way that they're judged, the way that rape can be mocked by others. Like, it just makes it so much more difficult for us to tell our stories. And I got to tell you, it was really painful for me because George Stephanopoulos, he has not been in this journey. He doesn't know about the shame of being raped. And I was raped 30 years ago at the age of 16 by a high school classmate of mine. And so when he showed that video, when he went off the rails yesterday, showing this video of this speech, this impassioned speech that I had the courage to tell about my story of being raped, you could see me wince in that interview. Like, it was painful for me. And I just cannot believe it even today that he led with this. Right. And then she jokes about it. The thing that gets me is that ABC News is run by a woman, Kimberly Godwin. What do the women at ABC News think about a male host going after a rape victim and bullying me in this way yesterday? And I hope that every suburban mom, every suburban woman watching that yesterday is as offended as I was as a survivor of rape. I thought the whole thing was outrageous. I think he should apologize. Heck, I would even take his resignation today because it was a disgusting display of misogyny on ABC News.